all your grocery stores, everywhere where you go get water and food is going to be empty. It's going to be in there. Film them things over there. Look at that. This just shows you they're always playing with the piano. They're always going around. You know what I mean?
Where is it in Jeremiah?
I think it's in Psalms or Job. I'm going to find it right now. So those storehouses, real soon here, there ain't going to be no food. And we'll see how far 2/3 of Jake is bringing on.
Job chapter 12, 16. I'll start at 14. Behold, he breaketh down, and it cannot be built again. It says, he shutteth up a man, and there can be no opening. Behold, he withholdeth the waters, and they dry up. Also he sendeth them out, and they overturn the earth. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his.
Yeah, that's the scripture. That's the one. So you know what?
Most High is in control of everything.
He's in control of everything. And a lot of you Jakes that think, oh, I still got a job, I'm being blessed. Well, guess what, dummy? The Most High has deceived your ass, man. No? He has deceived your ass. And then you guys mock us, and you're out here looking at that. Them guys are bums. Whatever's coming out of your minds, the evil that crosses your mind. And some of us Jakes have lost everything. There's some Jakes that are still, they're still got things going. But you got a lot of them that, there's probably some guys in the camps that are homeless. There's probably a few. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's why it's just gonna happen. But a lot of these Jakes that think there's something. Matter of fact, the Most High is gonna deceive you. He's deceiving you, and you're gonna fall into that pit.
Right. And the deceived and the deceiver is his, man. That also goes to that also goes into these doctrines, man. You got cats out here that think that like, hey, perfect example of that nigga that came up earlier, man. Talking about thinking he knows the Bible, and he was real, adamant about it. But he was deceived, man. He's deceived, and the Most High got him that way. It's for a reason, though.
And he had no patience, so he wasn't a man of the Lord. As a man, a righteous man, a righteous Jake, he'll just humble himself, man. Just what I mean, and just suck it in, no matter what scriptures you bring out. He's just gonna absorb it and then go home and research it. You know what I mean? But this Jake was arrogant. He thought he'd do stuff, and then he just felt our spirit though. That's why he was ready. He wanted to just run. He was just wanting to go and be loud at the same time. I'm gonna go on with that second Esdras, verse 23, where it says, "And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid." And that's what's coming, because that sound is going to be famine, race wars, losing of jobs, no more food in the home. The storehouses are going to be empty. That's going to bring fear upon the rural, especially when you start watching that on the news. You know how Jake is. Jake is always when they see panic, they really panic. Jake is that one. He's the first one. Like, If you heard, if the ground started to shake, mostly they'd be like looking around like, what just happened? But Jake, boom, you know how they just fly. If they see something just pop out of the alley, they're just running. Well, this is what's going to happen, man. They're going to be so bugged out. They don't know. They ain't going to know if they should run out of the house, go back in the house. Man, they're totally going to bug out. Verse 24 says, "At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run." And that's the friends we're just talking about. Your so-called friends, people that you think you could rely on to, if you did lose your job. Well, we'll see how long this lasts. Well, because it's going to be every man for, we're talking about that, every man for himself.
What?
The world Hebrews. And so at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. I'm going to go down to 25. Whosoever remaineth from all these I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. And that's in the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 20 through on down. So he says, whosoever remaineth from all these I have told thee shall escape. And who's going to escape out of this? The elect. Because we know the truth. So he said, whoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth. And that's talking about the elect. And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning.
Hey.
For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
I mean, get the fuck out of here. Go ahead, man.
All right. So,
You started riled up, boy. You want to hate yourself. You piece of shit.
so,
You want to know? That's all good. You hate yourself. Yeah, I hate you, man. Thinking I'm fucking black.
You go.
he wants love after he did all his evil. He's done a lot of evil in this world, and now he wants us to be peace with him.
Right.
After he just massacred his generations, have
These are
massacred.
just pissed off.
Because they know judgment is coming. Look at that. Yeah. This is a garment.
Read this song.
Real good.
Psalms 2. 1. Psalm chapter 2, verse 1. It says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Break that down now. I gotta read it again. It says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
And what just happened with that Edomite right now. He thought we're out here to bring out that the peace, bring out that peace spirit. See that? We're tying in everything. Everything's being tied in. These Edomites want peace. They want us to forgive, like the 2/3. They forgive these Edomites for their evil. But 1/3 of Jake, we want revenge. And it's in the scriptures. We want revenge. We want to put the same evil that they done to us, we're going to do to them.
Right.
That's what we think about every day, man.
I read it again. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. And that goes back to what? They devise a counsel against us, man.
Yeah. They get together, they do everything by the court system.
Right.
How can we remove them? They don't like us being out here.
No.
They want us removed from this spot because this is where your tourists come. And we're like a black eye to the city.
Yep.
Bringing out this truth. They want us somewhere, hidden somewhere in the hood where there's like a couple trees and a couple people running or walking with cans or something, you know what I mean?
Yep.
They don't want us to be out here on the concourse in front of all these people that visit the state of Colorado. And they do that main thing. They get together, they get council together, and they pass laws. They do certain things for us not to be out here. We can't call people a Fruit Loop, a fag. One day I called that guy a coon. The cop said I could be arrested for calling somebody a coon.
Watch this.
Saying spit to somebody, I could be arrested. I mean, you gotta, come on, man.
What you were saying. It says Psalm 83:2. It says, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they hate thee, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They hate us.
They have taken crafty counsel, like you just said. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
That's right.
So all the nations, man, including Esau,
All the nations.
yeah, man, they come.
Goops.
Yep.
They hate us. Those Indian lowlights, those
Yep.
freaking guys from those Arab low Ismailites, those Elamites. You know, when you go in the stores, what do? They give you a dirty look. They don't want your business. They look at it so bad that they don't even want our dollar. You know what I mean?
Right.
They just don't even want us going into their stores, man. And then you got some that do want our dollars. They'll suck everything that they can suck. You know. And these Edomites, man, they want peace. They know their kingdom's ending. They want us to say, okay, brother. Now they want us to call them brother. They want us to hold hands and sing songs. That ain't gonna happen, man. Because the scripture says that we're going to put them in slavery. So that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I'll go back. You have something already?
No.
I'll go back to Psalms 2 and 3. It says, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. Because you know what? Back then, man, we used to be together. We used to be together. We had that camaraderie against brethren. You know what I mean? We had a rulership. We had a kingdom. Now today, man, it's just Jake is all over the place, man.
And
Jake is integrated with Esau.
And at that time, we were men. All the men were men. They act, you know, every day was a manly thing. You know what I mean? And they knew how to conduct themselves like men. Not like the 2/3 now. They don't know how to conduct themselves. They're a bunch of like they're just goofy. They're goofy men. And I'm gonna finish off on that second Esdras. There's a couple good scriptures here. At 6 and 27, where he said, "Evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched." And who Esau? What is Esau, man? He's filled with deceit. All his news channels, his newspapers, the magazines, all they do is they lie. So it's gonna be shall be quenched. Verse 28. And as for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And that's that truth. That's that truth. That's picking up. So that's that truth that's coming. Where verse 28 says, "As for faith, and who has the faith? The righteous servants. It shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which has been so long without fruit shall be declared." And that's this truth that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has declared to his servants.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah, it said, like you said, the truth shall overcome.
yeah, for the truth it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which has been so long without fruit shall be declared.
It says the truth that has been for so long, what?
For the truth. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall overcome, and the truth which has been so long without fruit shall be declared.
Which has been so long without fruit, shall be overcome, man. Because you know what? Everything around here is basically just a big ass lie, man. They teach you a lie in the schools. They teach you a lie in the churches, whether it be TV, everywhere. Everywhere is just nothing but lies, man. You know what? And the people are content with it too. People love being lied to. You ever notice that? That's why Paul said, "Am I become your enemy because I tell you the truth?" Every time you try to tell the truth to somebody, they basically, despise it.
Yeah, they buck up.
They buck up. So basically, it says that fruit is going to be overcame, and that corruptness. And it only makes sense because the Most High is the perfect balance. So think about it. All the bullshit that's going on right now, what's the balance to that? 100% righteousness, man. That's how we know the kingdom's coming. Because that's the balance. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, can you get second Esdras? I think it's the 15th chapter.
Remain a little bit.
Well, I can't because
What do you mean, second Esdras 15?
15 and 1.